So let's have firstly a look into definitions, and then we shall switch to the formula explaining the difference between nominal and real rates. So inflation is what? It is the decline of purchasing power of a given currency over time. It is reflected in the increase of an average price level of different goods, services, a basket of them, of selected different goods and services. So nominal interest rate refers to the interest rate after we take into account the inflation, so the price of money. A real interest rate is different. It is an interest rate that has been adjusted, or we remove the effect of inflation. It represents the increase in the purchasing power. Let's see how it works using the formula. 1 plus real interest rates equal to 1 plus nominal interest rate, nominal with inflation, divided by 1 plus inflation rate between brackets. So you see that from the nominal rate you remove the inflation by dividing by 1 plus inflation rate, all minus 1, to get the real rates without inflation. In simple words, if you are with your friends, family, you can simplify the calculation. It's not so precise, but it can be helpful. You just take the nominal interest rate less the inflation rate to get approximately the real interest rate, or the nominal interest rate equal to real interest rate plus inflation. It's not very finance, but you can use it to have some quick calculations. To demonstrate the way it works in practice, let's take an example with financial instrument like bonds. In case study 22, we shall calculate the real interest rate. Imagine that the yield on a public bond is 5%, okay, interest rate, and inflation is 2.2%. What is then the real interest rate? It means without the impact of inflation. So in step 1, we apply the formula. 1 plus real interest rate equal to 1 plus nominal interest rate divided by 1 plus inflation rates. In step 2, we apply the inputs. 1 plus 5% or 0.05 divided by 1 plus 0.022. And you will have 1.027 minus 1, okay, to get the percentage, you will have 2.7%. This is the exact calculation. To have some approximative calculation, as previously explained, you take your nominal rates, nominal yield, 5%, 0.05 minus 0.22, which is equal to 0.28 or 2.8%. As a conclusion here, we can say that your purchasing power resulting from this investment is 2.7%, which is your real rate of actual earning. In fact, higher inflation reduces the real returns. When inflation is high, it reduces the real value of your money. So this is important to keep in mind.